Frank Chisel, what's going on with you? How you feeling, man? Yeah, how you been? Hopefully everything good with you. Hollywood, what's going on? Today I normally I run custom, I run a custom and I just play when what's up. But today I'm running Atlanta. I'm using Atlanta playbook. I was looking at Atlanta playbook and I like some of the stuff they got in their playbook. So for offense, I'm using my custom for defense though. But for offense, I'm gonna run Atlanta playbook. Cam, what up, Cam? Hit that like button for me as y'all come in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. How y'all Friday going? Hopefully y'all Friday going good. Yes, sir. That's good, Cam. That's good. That's good.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland.
Just Brandon, you still playing Madden or no? I mean, you getting college, not playing, but you getting Madden 26 or college 26.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They still got tight Y off in here. So I was looking at it. They still got tight Y off in here. Because I think in Madden 26, I'm going to just use a regular playbook. And I'm looking for... Jamar, what up, Jamar? Man, you ain't lying. Jamar said, happy Friday. It's been a long week. You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying, man. They whipped my ass at work this week. Hey, Jamar, I'm running, I'm gonna try to run, instead of using my custom for offense, next in Madden 26, I'm not gonna use a custom. I'm gonna just pick a playbook and be trying different playbooks. You know what I mean? Like that. That's what I'm gonna do in Madden 26. So like today I'm running
the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll
Atlanta
find
Falcons
the best
playbook.
cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field.
I'm running the Falcons playbook. Franchise, you say he started a franchise with some of your community. You still play Madden 25 month. You still play Madden 25 MUT and Rags a little bit for both. My MUT Team 99. I got Phoenix 99. Of course your MUT Team 99, friend Chisel. You ain't even gotta tell me that. I already know you getting your MUT Team. That's like a ritual at this point. You do that every year. Jamar said, facts, I hear you. I think I'm going to stick with Tampa Bay's playbook for a little bit. Maybe the Eagles jump back and forth.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
Yeah, that'd be more fun. I think I'm in a good space when it comes to Madden.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10 from the 41. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, it put some heat on this deep. That's great.
Come on, break that
Inside
tackle.
the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find a throw.
Make sure y'all hit that like button
could
for
have
me.
been rewarded with a completion.
Second down. Hurts throwing again.
See, like, this what I hate. I hate people that play like this.
He's gonna keep it this time.
One thing they need to add to Madden
before going out.
is make people rush a base of 3, at least 3. You have to rush at least 3. Dropping back everybody in coverage, that shouldn't be in the game, to be honest.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short.
That shouldn't be in the game. That's nonsense, man. What are we doing? Dropping back 10 people in coverage. And then because that one person that's rushing, eventually he's going to get in there. You know what I mean? I see you, Cam. I see you. I see you.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with
That was a
first
good
and
drive
10.
right there. Out of
Timeout
tricks.
taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. Carr going to open with a pass here. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. First and 10 from the 41. Carr. He's got Shaheed. This is ahead for about 5.
Keyshawn, what's
Sidney
going
Brown
on
in
with
that
you?
stop.
Welcome to the stream,
Offense up to the
man.
line fast. From the 36. Catch made by
Just
Alvin
trying
Kamara.
different stuff.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing again, it's Carr. That's complete to Kamara. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone.
There we
Oh,
go.
no touchdown. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles
Made some
getting back
adjustments
as he
right there.
intercepts him for the second
You
time
see
this
that?
game.
Man, that's why I like, if y'all play that, if y'all do that when y'all play, do not keep running the same play every time, man. Unless you're doing different adjustments. Because the person that really adjusts, he's going to sit there and be like, okay, boom. All right, we're going to put a soft squat right here. We're going to put a hard flat over. He's just set, I'm going to just set you up eventually.
It'll go from the gun with Barkley. Ooh, he
Eventually,
gets
I'ma set you up.
behind the line. So before Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Shotgun snap for Hurts.
See what I'm saying? See how dumb this game is? EA have to get stronger with the double team when there's a double team. The offensive line is blocked so softly. Look how soft they are. It's like the animation doesn't trigger when they're trying to block. Look at them.
Saints with 6 DBs out there. We've got a dime look for them on third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does
good run, Jalen.
Good
Good run.
job
T.
seeing
Jones,
the
what's
field,
going
knowing
on,
it's
T?
his time to take it
How you
himself.
feeling?
First down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right.
See that stuff right there, man. I hate that, bro. He's playing like a coward.
It's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk
He's
about
playing
it's
like
all
a
about the
coward
ball,
rushing
all about
one.
the
Like,
ball.
come on,
Well,
man.
discretion, the better part of
Let's
valor
play.
in a lot of cases, and right there,
Play the
he
game,
understood
man.
It's all about the ball,
Don't be
and I'm not
scared.
going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Hurts trying again on second down. Now he's going deep right.
Man, there's no way he reacted. Soon as I pressed the button, before I pressed the button, like right when my hand pressed the button, the defender started running down before Devontae Smith ran down. I was going to, because Devontae Smith was in front of him, so I was just going like, all right, yeah. The psychic.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Okay, the end route. Okay.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Is this middle read going to play that?
Carr setting to throw.
Ooh, Q Mitchell.
And the Eagles get to it.
Move, Q.
He's got room to roam
What a
here.
hit right there.
And he will take it back for the
That's like the
Philadelphia
first
touchdown.
fumble I've gotten in like a long time off of his
Eagles grow
stick.
their lead just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after.
I haven't got a fumble from his stick in a little minute. Hit that like button for me, y'all, if y'all haven't hit that like button. Appreciate it, appreciate it. We in Atlanta playbook. Normally I play with a custom, but next year I'm not gonna play with a custom. So even though I know the playbook's gonna change, a lot of the playbooks kind of stay the same. So Atlanta, I'm gonna run with Atlanta right now. They got the tight Y off in the playbook. They got the
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Carr. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Carr.
see how he doing the same play?
Intercepted again.
Just horrible, bro.
Darius Slay has it.
Then he quits. He's never going to get better. The man is never going to get better like that. He runs the same play, and when it works on somebody, he stay in the game, and he probably will be on the microphone talking crazy. But then when it doesn't work, he quits instead of trying to like get better. Like I hate players that's like that, bro. They spam one play, and because it's not working, he quits, and when it's working, he stay in the game. Yeah, T. Jones, that was a hit, man. That was a hell of a hit right there by Q Mitchell. Hell of a hit. All right, first game. We won that first game. The first game wasn't the worst game right there.
Take a drive from downtown along
Hey, T. Jones, you still play Madden or college?
South Philadelphia.
Oh man, we got the Chiefs. Oh, you still play Madden? Yeah, you play Rags or Mutt?
All right, just about set for football.
And if you do play Rags, what team you rock with?
So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And not wanting to take
Chris
on
Jones,
any
man.
contact, he's going to slide to a stop. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. On play action, here's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down.
Been on Rags lately, probably all Rags on 26. Yeah, Rags is just it's fun. You know what I mean? You gonna get some good games in. I just like the balance of it, man. Like you don't have to grind it. You can just hop on.
3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with some points?
Hurts to the air on first down. That's
Shovel
caught.
pass.
Saquon Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least
What playbook you
serviceable
been running?
out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
Good route, AJ.
Pulled in, he's got it. A.J. Brown.
Good route, AJ.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Keyshawn, I don't make Super Bowl predictions until like maybe like after week 10 because teams got rookies, free agents, you know what I mean, new schemes. Like you don't know what type of schemes people gonna run. And then like if it's strictly off rosters, the roster I'm gonna say Philly.
The score, here comes
and
to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone.
AFC.
No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
I mean, if Lamar played how he played, I'm a pick Lamar. But you know how Lamar do in the playoffs. It's just it'll be hard to pick them. You know.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So
hey, what's going on? What's up with you?
Of Super Bowl 57.
Welcome to the stream.
Is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Ravens, Chiefs, or Bills, yeah. But I feel like I want to see like what Pittsburgh do with A-Rod, you know, and Mac DK.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Right back to the air from Mahomes.
Stay over there.
This caught right side by Worthy.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that.
You don't know about A-Rod? Yeah, he ain't look too good. Like,
but the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Mahomes now to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5.
yeah, he ain't look too good with the Jets for sure.
Touchdown Chiefs.
And And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence.
Come on, I put a hard flat out there, bro. The plate is it. Come on, Nolan Smith.
We got ourselves a tie ball game.
I don't care if you're a defensive end. Let them play the flat, bro. Like, fix hard flats.
Back to it as the kicks away.
You can't put a seam route out there to play.
This one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now
Man, I can't.
deep ball looking for Brown.
Oh my goodness. I can't throw it to the outside, man.
It's incomplete. What a good job.
I wish I could throw it like to the out, like a little more to the outside.
And it'll be second.
Pass lead it a little bit more. That would have been nice.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go.
Man, Chris Jones, golly.
If you're gonna take
Leave me
a stand,
alone.
you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Two minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts now. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles first
throw
down.
hurts.
Have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Man, Chris Jones is crazy.
Just throw that one away.
Chris Jones is crazy.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Barkley. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I don't mind. I like the pass rush, the four-man pass rush, getting in there fast.
This will be an even 40-yard attempt.
I think that's how it should be, man. Let the pass rush get in there fast unless you max protect.
In the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Motion man is Rice. On second down, Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver.
I'm just playing back. I'm not trying to give up.
If there was much there anyways, we do know it'll be third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Third and long for Mahomes. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished.
Like why do people go try to cheat you, though? Like, people might not look at that, but, like, you calling it a double pass, bro.
A first down throw for Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half.
Oh, at the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah.
Still anyone's ball game.
I think I remember seeing that.
The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3.
I think I remember seeing that.
In the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield.
Man, I know it's pleasant. It's so pleasant, man, to play with Mahomes, man.
From the 38-yard line.
I know it is.
Now Mahomes.
He just put the ball. Look what you could just do.
But it's reeled in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What?
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Now he takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Mahomes.
Turn around, Slay.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was
The
good
ball
that
country.
time.
Hold
The
on.
contact jarring the ball
The
loose.
ball country.
And
What's
forcing
going on?
third down.
Let me go back up. I think I missed it.
That was a perfectly
T.
timed
Lawson,
hit.
what's
I
going
think he
on? I
actually
knew.
saved 6 points,
That
but
reminded
he
me,
got there just as the ball did, and I think
when
it was
Country
the
said the ball,
contact
I'm
that
like,
separated
hold
him
on, I think I
from the
saw T.
ball.
Lawson.
On third down, Mahomes. That is caught. And he's there.
Like, bro, there's no way you completing that.
Just shy of the goal line.
He just spamming curl routes, and my
As
guy's
big time
standing behind
as
him
you
right
get.
there.
There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Here's Pacheco. And he will not get in from there. In fact,
Like, that's
I
so
think he was
stupid,
shoved
man.
backwards a
This
little
game,
bit.
bro. How do you throw a 20-yard curl route and he's right there and he can't make a move? There's no putting your hand in front of the player's hand. There's nothing you can do. Like, the AI has to wait till he catch the ball to try to attempt a knockout. There's no, like, swatting the ball as it's
Back
coming
up
in.
to the 3. It's second and goal. Motion man is Rice. One more time with Pacheco.
I knew he was going to spin, bro.
He's in.
Or juke.
Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison.
Like, EA
down
has
for
to,
the
like,
extra
give the
point.
defenders, like, a strip button where they can strip the ball.
And the Chiefs will up
Like
the
something.
lead
Like,
to
they don't
5.
have nothing to do. There's only knockouts. You gotta try to. You can't, like, strip the ball as he's trying to catch the ball. There's no strip button.
So now playing with the lead. Fourth quarter touchdown.
When T. Lawson comes in, he always say bull. And I remember seeing him say it.
It's a touchback.
And but I think I was trying to make adjustments and I didn't speak to him. So when you said it, it reminded me to go to say what's up to him. Nuke, what up, Nuke?
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down.
What's going on with you?
Following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner.
I knew I
Gotta
saw
have
him though.
guys coming in support when that first
You know,
hit
you
is
be
made.
sometimes you
It
be
takes a team effort to stop him, especially
trying to,
once
like,
he gets going.
make adjustments and stuff.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Hold on.
That is Mike Dana working his way in there.
I
to
swear, my
record the
ladder
sack.
is so bad on this game, bro.
Sometimes you just have to know when the
My
play
ladder
is
is just
over
horrible
and
in this
live to
game.
play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And
Just
instead of
absolutely
throwing the ball
horrible.
away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
No, I was trying to make adjustments. EA.
They'll be forced to just
I'm trying to make adjustments, and EA just made me hike the
This
ball and
offense
throw it.
has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living
All right, that's
in these
GG's, man. I
third
can't
and
believe
long
EA just did that,
situations,
man.
must pass is
I can't
not a
believe
recipe
EA
that
just
their
made me do
offensive
that just
coordinator
now.
wants
Ja,
to
what up,
implement.
Ja? I'm literally trying to make adjustments, man. And EA really made me hike the ball and throw it away.
trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's wild, bro. That EA just did that. EA really just did that. Wow. The ball job, what's going
Going to
on with
leave
you?
the offense out there for fourth and long.
Hurts, can you motion? I'm not even doing no adjust. I didn't do nothing yet.
Got it. The tight end comes in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Bro, Hurts is doing all this. I didn't even do an adjustment yet. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even tell him to do anything.
Huge play on fourth and long.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense.
Into space. No
Maybe I should have scored. I should have scored because it's hard to score in the red zone. I should have just went and scored.
It's a big play when they needed it the most.
I should have just went ahead and scored, man. Trying my best to play this garbage. They made my middle linebacker fumble to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, infamous Lamar Jackson hit stick, huh? Yup. That sound about right. That sound about right, Noop.
Here is first and goal. They'll drop to throw.
They let me catch that.
What a job to keep the play alive.
They let me catch
Devontae
that.
Smith, touchdown Philadelphia.
And once they let the quarterback
They really let
out
me
of the
catch that.
pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep them in the pocket.
You said
and
EA did
limit
something to
their
this
run
game. What don't
option.
they do?
Once he's
Yeah,
out
Hurts
on the
adjustments
perimeter,
take
Mike, his
all
ability
day,
to either
man.
Throw it or take it in himself. It just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Look, Come on, Hurts, please, man.
Again, Hurts.
Good
Oh, and the
God,
pressure
Hurts,
there. He
bro.
can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
He didn't even put my other adjustment in, man.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown.
Didn't even get my other
Time to
adjustment
kick
in.
it back
Cool
the other
Joe,
way.
what's going on?
But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. And a
The
solid
ball, Cool
putback
Joe
there.
track.
He'll
What's
get
going
this
on
out
with you, man?
past the 30-yard
How you
line.
feeling?
This is first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's
Look at
Patrick.
him wide open.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I never can get my adjustments in. I never can get all my adjustments in. That's what's killing me. I can't get my adjustments in.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes.
No way. No way. I had Slay in the soft spot, and I had a hard flat out there.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's 1st down. Mahomes now to throw again.
He's right there, man, with the curl routes. Bro, how do you stand behind the receiver for like 3 seconds while the ball's in the air, and you have to wait till the receiver to catch the ball to try to knock it out. You can't, like, swat the ball down. There's no swat no more in the game where you could just reach around and swat the ball down.
Time will tell. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too much.
Why he ain't go for the field goal? Oh, yeah. What, he thought we was in overtime?
It was a closely fought affair, but they're able
What
to
the hell?
survive, and they eke out.
It's been good, Cool Joe. It's been good. It's Friday though, man. So,
And that'll do it for my
Sicko, what's going on with you? Rage, what up, Rage?
I'm Mike Tirico.
How often do I get Eagles versus Eagles? Lately, I ain't gonna lie, Sicko. Lately, I've been getting it a whole lot.
The Eagles are winners.
Not a lot on stream, but when I would play off stream, I be getting it a whole lot, man. Gino, what's going on, Gino? How you feeling, man? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Hit that like button for me if y'all can. Hit that like button for me if y'all can, man. I appreciate y'all being in the stream. Man, that was a struggle game right there, man. Again, I normally run a custom, but next in Madden 26, I'm not gonna run a custom. So, like right now, I'm using Atlanta Falcons playbook. I'm using the Falcons playbook. We've won our first 2 games of the stream so far. Gino said he an Eagles fan. Of course, man. You a smart man, man. You a smart man. Super Bowl champs. Super Bowl champs. What you think about the roster, Gino, after the draft and free agency? What you think? How our roster you throwing for him? Sicko said he used the Falcons and you've been getting matched with the Falcons too. I don't know what that's about, man. EA weird for that. EA weird for that, man, because it's like, you know, it was an unwritten rule. If you get a mirror match, you just get in the game and you do a friendly quit. So EA caught on to that, and they're going to get rid of friendly quit. So y'all sitting here trying to force people to have mirror matches is crazy. Yeah, the roster is still a roster. Yeah, for sure. For sure, definitely still a roster. They still the most balanced team in the league. Hopefully that translates to another Super Bowl win. We'll see. Yeah, for sure. I agree with Gino. I definitely agree with Gino, man. And they young too. That's what I like about it. They young. They don't have like a lot of old veterans. They have them in spots like you have Lane Johnson still. You still have Lane Johnson. But other than that, man, like when you look at the roster, man, Slade's going, Brandon Graham's going. There's no like older veterans, man, that on a team like that. That could be a good thing or a bad thing because you do need leadership, man. Slade was a leader in that defensive backfield, and C.J. Gardner. So somebody gonna have to step up. Reed Blankenship gonna have to step up as a leader, man. He's the elder guy back there now. Gino, what playbook you use? Hey, Walt, what's going on, Walt? How you feeling, man? While we let Slade go, Slade was a
so 1st and 10 now from the 30.
was Slade a free agent? They was gonna let him go a couple years ago.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
It's just, man, like, you need money to sign the young guys, though.
25 yards to pick up there.
I hate the custom scoreboards, man. Like, when I play the game, man, I want to see the team's logo. I hate the custom scoreboard, man.
Hurts. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Good zone defense behind them, and they get their
I don't know why EA did that.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Hurts sets up to throw it. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What I want to do? Let's try this right here.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sicko, appreciate you subbing to the channel, man.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Throwing his Hurts.
Come on, EA. No way you just did that.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Man, EA, y'all is crazy, man.
Now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive
Yeah,
and ultimately kick a field goal
sick.
would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Thank you, bro.
Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, Dallas got her. Dallas
Touchdown
got her
pass.
here.
And the Eagles have
Yup.
taken the early lead on the road
Yeah.
at Lambeau.
That was a great
The
read
QB
right there,
rating
man.
right now,
EA gonna
sky
make it
high,
get
4
him.
for 4 on that
Like
opening
one
drive,
thing, man,
and
this
he in for the
game would be so
touchdown
much better
pass.
if the
I don't know
players
quite how
knew,
to figure it out.
if
I
the
think
players
maybe
was
defense with
aware,
MIT to come in
like
and help
that
him.
they was on
I
the
think
sideline, if they was aware.
115.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
Like
the
for
That's the
number.
instance,
highest you can
man,
get. That's where
when
he
you
is. He'd
running
have
on
to
the
continue
down the
on that
sideline,
pace.
and the players like tiptoe the sideline to try to stay in, that's the only time they kind of aware.
Now
Other
after
than
the
that, man,
touchdown,
they
here's
they they will run
Elliott
out
to
of
kick it
bounds on you.
away.
Like EA need to make them aware that they in the red zone, so your
And no
defense,
run back here.
so
That's
your
gonna be a
defense won't
touchback,
won't
and
be
we'll bring it out to the
running back
30-yard
all the
line.
way back out the end zone, trying to defend a streak. They need to know where they at, man. Yeah, Nuke EA out here having a good old time, man.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Love now. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Ooh, that's a good throw.
This is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Love. Forced out to his left.
Oh, that should have been a
And
fumble.
just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Hammering from
Ooh.
the goal line. He loses the football.
Offsides.
Right when he flinched, we
EA, how was I offsides, man? Man, EA, oh wow, man. You right, Nuke, man. Look at this circus show, man.
Penalty on another 2nd and goal.
Cause look, he's making me go offsides.
Jacobs.
Look at the cheating that he doing, bro.
Takes it into the end zone across the
Look at the cheating that he's doing.
flag down.
He's motioning and making me go offsides and quick hiking it.
That's going to stand, partner.
Look at the stuff people do to win the game, bro.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7.
So you gonna play ball? You just gonna cheat me? You gonna motion so my player can go offsides and then quick hike the ball? You gonna play ball or you just gonna cheat? Of course he's not gonna say nothing. Dudes is crazy, bro. Cause I'm playing man coverage, he gonna do that to like just what happened to niggas just playing straight up, just playing, man. Why do they always gotta find something, man, in the game to cheat? Why do they always gotta do that, man? Like this game really mean that much to these dudes that they just can't just play straight up. They gotta like cheat. They have to cheat in the game. I ain't do none of that to him. I ain't cheat. I'm not looping. I'm not doing nothing. I'm playing straight up, and then he gonna cheat me. Man, unpause the game, man.
50, great return.
I ain't looping. I'm not doing none of that stuff to him. I'm just blitzing. It's Overstorm Brave.
That type of a return.
That's how these dudes is, man. They just weird, man. Just weird. Dudes like this just ruin gaming, man. And there's a lot of these dudes online. They just have to find a cheat in the game and take advantage of it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback.
I've been dealing with the same thing when you send a player, and most of my players would start running different positions. Yeah, but he knew that was going to happen, so that's why he did that both times. I didn't realize it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is
yeah, I ain't doing none of that to you. I'm just playing ball, man. I'm just playing the game.
Yards, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point.
And then the thing is, they don't look at that as cheating, because what he'll say is, well, how I'm cheating. Knowing that it's cheating.
Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, I love Dotson, man. I love Dotson. He's my fastest receiver. Oh, well, one of my fast. He was only 92 speed. That's the thing. The Eagles don't have speed out there. You know what I mean? See, I ain't gonna be able to come out. I ain't gonna be able to come out and man, because he's gonna like cheating.
They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Love looking to throw it.
My defender got bumped.
That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 39 yards there, a big one.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Throwing. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now Love.
No, you cannot run into the pocket and throw it away, EA.
The security crew incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Going back to Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown.
I don't savage block for. He said, I don't cheat or glitch you. Didn't play me, bro. Even though I know you said you're not. Yeah,
don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup, he thought he was going to.
Yeah, I'm just grinding the leaderboard. Yeah,
Extra point from
yeah, I'm just grinding the leaderboard. What's up, Savage? How you feeling? Yeah, most of them be grown men, man. I realized that. I used to think like it's just like some kids playing. But when you get on the mic, every time you get on the mic, it's always a grown man just cheating. Like it's all every time. It never fails. It's always some grown man just cheating in the game.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Always. It never fails.
Whenever you get an opportunity, you can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a throw, Hurts.
Devontae Smith with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
You can't defend everything.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here.
Yeah, they do, man.
Baseball, that's its own
That's the
category.
thing, man. Like, these pro
right
players made
that.
it
Could not
cool
imagine
to, like,
a worse
cheat.
start for that secondary.
You know?
Let's face it, a better one for this offense.
You ain't get no,
chance to
like,
stop passing
if
now
you
the way
cheated
it's
back in the day,
going.
man,
I think they'll continue to
you
press
got
the
called
ball
out for
downfield
cheating. You ain't,
and
like,
hopefully reap the same
niggas ain't
results.
even say you was good, like, if you cheated. You know? Now, like, the cheaters,
Now after the
like, people
touchdown,
don't
here's
care
Elliott
that
on
they
to
cheating,
kick it
and
away.
then they start cheating like them. It's, like, cool to cheat now.
And
You
no
know?
chance to see a return on the dynamic
That's why, like,
kickoff.
you will never see me
Moves out
looping.
to
Like,
the
the
30-yard line.
like, the type of blitz I'm running, I'm just running over Storm Brave. Like, you will never see me looping or, like, mugging the line and glitching the line out and stuff like.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the lock. On the throw,
I'll
led
pause the
too
game,
much
cheater.
that time. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Play action this time with Love. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right.
Look how bad this game is, bro. Look how bad this game is. How is that a good read, man? How is that a read?
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
This game, bro.
Love.
Kick it.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's a bad sack he took.
Runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
A final shot before break. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
I gotta click off because if I was to try to pick it, they would have called illegal contact on me.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down.
He said-
2 still remain. We step
Nuke,
aside. This is the
Nuke
NFL
said, "When is the delete date for this
Sports."
game?" You know I'm tired of it. Huh?
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gold, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers
Right
set
before
to get
Madden
the
come
football
out.
first, and they
You
are
know what?
trying
I'm
to
in a
score
good
more
space
as we
playing this
see
game, man.
action.
Like,
Ready for the
I
third
actually even
quarter.
play it offline. Like,
We will not see
I
a return
like how I
of the
play it
game
now. I
to
play it
kickoff.
like chess
The
or
first
checkers
drive
or
of the
something,
second
or a
half
game
will
like that.
commence
Like
from the 30-yard line.
the win is like secondary to me. So like I can still have fun playing this game.
The Packer offense ready to get their
I don't
next
even
drive
feel like
underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense losing.
Bro, how? Yeah, y'all got to stop cheating, bro.
Get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through.
Y'all really got to stop cheating.
Working out of the gun. Love. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you, man.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Thank you.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have
cheating all day.
As they'll start at their own 24.
And he quits. Only thing he was getting was like bounce back routes. I wish they take that out the game. Those bounce back routes. No, don't take it out the game, but I wish the defense would like bounce back too. You know what I mean? I wish the defense would just bounce back with them. The defense don't bounce back with them, and that's why, like, the longer you play defense, like if you bag them up, all he got to do is wait till his receivers come back, and they all gonna be open, because the defenders be late. Defenders don't like to defend them, man. Hit that like button for me if y'all ain't hit that like button yet, man. Sub to the channel if y'all new. I'm in Atlanta Falcons playbook, man. I think that's the playbook I'm gonna run with in Madden 26. I've been using a custom all year this year, but I'm not gonna be using a custom next year. So for offense, I'm gonna use Atlanta. I don't know what. Now I do know they're gonna be taking away formations in some playbooks, adding some formations, but for the most part, the playbooks kind of stay the same. I just hope they don't like. And if it does change, I'll just look for a playbook that got like similar stuff. Like I like tight Y off. I like gun. I think it's gun tray Y. I think that's what it is. I believe that's what it is. You know. Or Trey Y Flex, maybe that's what it is.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. To return, here's Paris Campbell. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hike the ball hurts.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff.
Look at the hit stick, bro. I'm running past him. And the hit stick just warps into me, man.
Kate, I know you can see that.
It just warps into me.
As we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down throwing for Hurts. Chased out to his right. And he just sucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he's brought down after a short
I'm
gain.
gonna go to, I think I'm gonna go to trips.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. Hurts now on 4th.
Look, bro,
No
he
place to
rushed
go.
2.
They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
He rushed 2, man.
Do you think maybe,
And
just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running it with David Montgomery. Room to run inside the 20. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Man in motion here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown.
So he's gonna play man coverage and
The
just run the ball.
Lions get a perfect start. They've
Run
gone up
stretch all
6-0.
day.
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
That's a Madden special right there. Madden
That one
just
right
caters to
down
these
the middle.
dudes so much in this game,
And the
bro.
Lions will jump
Just
out
like
to a
babies.
7-0
Like,
lead.
come on, I'm gonna help you win. Just run stretch and run man
It
coverage,
says
and
it
I'm
all
gonna help
set
you
up.
win.
Here comes the kickoff.
Drop back
Campbell
2
now on the
people.
return.
Drop back. Only rush 2, and I'm gonna still go ahead. I'm gonna help you.
34-yard line.
I'm gonna help you. It's okay. I'm gonna help you. Just drop this. Just rush 2, and I'm gonna make him get in there for you. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna help you out. Just rush 2.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged
I'm
by
gonna
Dallas
just rush
Goedert.
2, man. I got you.
And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He'll get this one to Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Just rush. That's how EA be talking to them, whispering in their ears. These Madden favorite children, man. Teacher's pet. All you got, man, running stretch, man coverage, drop back, everybody, rush 1. Man, you would have thought he did like a glitch blitz or something the way they get in there, man. Rushing 1. Just don't worry.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have
I'ma
the
help
football.
you.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Look, rushing 2. Told you.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
What'd I tell you?
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd
This
down
is the
coming up.
reason why I run like customs
Sure,
a
it
lot,
could
man.
be a
Because
worst-case scenario. Pass
man,
rush
these dudes
kept
just get on your
coming
nerves,
and
man.
coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Escapes the pocket. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's
Goddard
brought
is
down
getting
right in the
pressed
neighborhood
by a
of the 40-yard
cornerback,
line.
a big tight end.
You know what I love about
He's
this?
literally getting
Never
pressed by a
showing
cornerback
pain.
that he couldn't
When
even.
he leaves the
I
pocket,
stemmed
look at
his,
eyes.
I stemmed his
Continue to
out
search
route 10
downfield.
yards,
They're
and he
never
just got
looking at the
pressed so
rush.
much he forgot his
Finding the
route.
open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Everybody just bad. Rushing 2.
On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it.
This is
leads
why I
to the
run a custom,
incompletion.
man. This is why I run a
Coming
custom.
up.
I need to
That
have
was a play, Kate, right there where you
I
need
need to
buy
have
your
the
receivers
things that I
just enough
need
time
when
to get
people
open
play
along
dumb
your
like
routes,
this.
and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces him.
Look, EA, look. EA just makes me glide out of bounds. This is a beautiful pass.
No, they're saying
EA just makes me run out of bounds. When I go to catch the ball, they make me go out of
bounds.
bounds.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, they just sticking to like A.J. Brown, Goddard.
See a bigger play on the ground later on. Will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap
Just
in the
sticking to
future.
them.
It's the
Like they
2-minute
just
warning
bot
now from
receivers.
the
Like
wing.
no
The Lions.
A.J. Brown, everybody just getting bagged.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goff on 3rd.
He didn't get.
Laporta. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry-up here. They'll go for it. Goff. He's going to loft
Man,
one
we didn't get
deep to the
enough.
left.
I thought we would get more pressure than that, man.
And in for the Detroit touchdown.
He had enough time to still drop back
Bates now for the point after.
and sit back there and throw it.
Extra
So yeah,
points
guys
right
like
down
this,
the middle.
man.
And the Lions double their lead to 14.
He said, "I'm backing up 500 miles out the pocket." Man, y'all that come in here, the first thing y'all do is tell people what y'all think they doing
Chazelle
wrong.
set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Y'all be the worst players, man. Y'all be on TV, man. You had circle up wide open. As soon as you play them,
And nearly to the 35
they run and
yard
stretch
line
and
before he goes
all
out of
type of
bounds.
motion plays and glitch plays.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Wrong with y'all? Y'all don't say, "Hey, how you doing?" and nothing. Y'all just come and start telling
Operating
people.
from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley.
No, hey, how's your day or nothing. As soon as they come in, hey
I
man,
love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you
you
plan
backing up
for,
too far in the
you go out
pocket.
and execute.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle.
You need to fix that.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, Hurts. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Hurts throwing again. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point.
No, I didn't say that. If you listen to what I said, I said y'all just come in and y'all don't say, "Hey man, how's your day? Hey, how the stream going? Hey." The first thing y'all come in is y'all come in and criticize what the person's doing. So I don't mind a person. Trust me, people come in all the time and say, but like at least come in and say like, "Hey," before you start criticizing what you seeing. That's what I said. Goodness
First
gracious.
and 10 now from the 30.
Y'all come in and y'all be in coach mode immediately.
Off play action, Goff. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the
Yeah, I can't do this with Williams.
And he breaks into
That's
enemy
all I said.
territory before being stopped on a huge
At least like
gain.
Okay, we often talk
yeah,
about
that's what I'm
flipping the
saying.
field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at
That's
the
like you
difference
go in
field
somebody's house
position.
and you just go
By
right in their
clicking on that
refrigerator
shot,
and you don't
he's
speak.
totally flipped the field.
You know?
Tone of this drive.
That's all. Like at least
Now a timeout
Dang.
taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for
you
two
just gonna go
plays
right in the
here or just try the
refrigerator
field goal right now.
and drink straight out the orange juice.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take
See,
some
you
points
ignoring the
on
fact.
the
This
board.
how I know you don't listen. This how I know you don't listen. It's not about giving no friendly advice. You have like you coming straight into the chat and start
to the
telling
4-yard
people
line now. It's
what
second
they're
and goal.
doing.
Now try Gibbs
No
again.
way. That's all I'm saying. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Pay attention and listen to what I'm saying.
The Lions
If you would have
will
came
add to
in
their lead
and
at
said,
the end
"Hey
of the
man,
half.
how's the
It's a
stream going?
Jameer
How you
Gibbs
doing?
touchdown. Bates tacks
Hey man,
on
you
the
backing
extra
up too
point.
far." I like,
And the
you know what I
Lions
mean?
double their lead to 14.
But you're not trying to hear that part. You just stuck on friendly advice.
Well, Brock
So if
Vargas
you just not
touchdown.
trying to
He's given
acknowledge what
a
I'm
short
saying,
run
then
out
go
the half,
ahead.
so better make that return good
I'm not
as
even gonna
it's
keep
away.
going back and forth. You don't want to hear what I'm saying.
He's hauled down
People
on what
get
is the
friendly
final
advice
play
all
of
the
our
time.
first half.
It's not about that. It's
So
about
we
like
finished 2 quarters, a couple more to
like I
come
never
after
seen you
this short
before
break.
and you come
More of
right
the
in
NFL
and you
on
just
EA
start like
Sports after this.
you dropping
Welcome
back.
back,
You
everybody.
know what I
Pete
mean?
Scott, Brock Hewitt
That's
with
all
you
I'm
as we're
saying.
about set
If
to begin
you
the
don't want to
third
understand
quarter.
what I'm saying, then
Elliott's all
just
set
go
for the
ahead.
kickoff.
I'm gonna drop it though.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the gut they go with Gibbs.
God
That's
forbid.
running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Putting the tight end in motion. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Gibbs now from the gun.
This guy just
And
want to
this
run the
one
ball.
doesn't
all
go
day.
far. Give him a couple on the run, but that run
If you come out and
accomplishes
pass
little. It's
defense,
fourth
he want to
down.
run the ball. Pinch the line.
Running for it. Here's
Thank you.
Gibbs. And he's going
I don't know
nowhere
why
there.
EA
That's what
hesitate to
some
pinch the
afternoon
line
for
up.
it. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Hurts. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Another big rip for him. Inside the 25. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. And he gets across the 30.
Nothing you can do, man. You're going to have games like this where, like, they just getting blocking, man, and you can't shed. And you got dudes that just want to run the ball all day.
They've got 1st down from the 31. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Forced out to his right. It's Johnson on the catch.
Can we just catch it and not run out of bounds?
He's up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. Oh, he's in trouble here.
Rushing one, man, and he just comes in. I guess because his ability.
3rd down coming up.
Well, I just got a double team.
Now Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending.
Tao, Rod, what's going on with you? You want to see that matchup? That's the season that that's the game you're most excited about next year. Lions versus the yeah, that's gonna be a good matchup for sure.
It's second and goal. Tight end going in motion here. After the sack, another pass on second down. That pass caught by Dotson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. To throw. Chased out to his right.
No way,
Shot to the
yeah.
end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate
Wow.
and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play for
This guy was so bad, bro. This is why I have customs, man, because you just need, like, if somebody's sitting here, like, manning you up, like, you just need something that you comfortable with running against, man, because most of the plays you call, like, you're not really thinking about man, like, you know what I mean? You're thinking about, like, cover 4, cover 2, cover 3, and somebody just comes out in man and they're just like blanketing you. You know what I mean? They're not even like doing anything. They just blanketing you. And the computer is basically like he can literally call man and put his controller down. And then the coverage is just blanketing all the top receivers that I have on my team. Everybody just getting blanketed. Like EA gotta I know man coverage supposed to be like an individual thing, man. Like just let man coverage play based on ratings, not just because he called man coverage. They just know every, like, because it's a video game, so his players know the routes that I'm calling. The game know what play I'm calling. Y'all think only my players know? His players know too. So when you call man coverage, a lot of times, man, they sit there and they know what route you run, and you could see them breaking on the route sometimes before your receiver even break on the route. He's already waiting on the outside for the zig route.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Yeah, they did enough of that.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll take this to the
So he gonna have he's one of these players. He's just gonna run a lot of all these motion plays. He don't run a lot of motion plays. I just wish EA. That's the worst thing they added to the game, man. It's good for people that don't know how to break down coverage, but like, so I get it why they did it. It's they want to help out people that don't know how to break down coverage, but it's just annoying.
At the 47. Hill going to go in motion right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
It's just annoying, man.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And brought down.
Yeah, too much speed, man.
Inside the 25.
Way too much
Dolphin
speed.
Passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got it. Touchdown.
I'm so busy trying to man up. I was gonna play the half myself, but I was trying to man up Nakobe Dean on a running back, and he just wouldn't. He just wouldn't do it. He just wouldn't do it. And that's the type of stuff that I be trying to like figure out. Like, they not gonna let me man him up if he's in empty. They not gonna let me man so I only can put a flat out there. Okay.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
I ain't know that.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, that's Tyreek Hill. I was going to give help over the top, but I was so busy fighting with my adjustments, man. Because EA just didn't let me adjust, man. But I guess I can't make that adjustment, I guess.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. Able to locate his running back open downfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain at 21 yards. In motion goes the tight end. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 47 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Another man coverage.
And we are tied at 7.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill's too fast on this game. I wish EA wouldn't have made him 99 speed. I don't think nobody should be 99.
Each team's
I think the
headed, each
fastest
team
somebody
has
should be
scored.
is like a
7-7
97.
here as the kick's away.
Because if you look in real life, man,
Return.
dudes be running with
They'll bring
Tyreek,
this
man.
to the 30.
He don't just be like, you don't just drop back and run streak and he just run past everybody. Dudes be running with him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through
Come
the
on,
passing
EA.
game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction.
Yes, sir.
Watching what's happening
Yes, sir,
right now,
Gino.
but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Looking to pass. Tua. Short throw to Smith. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. These two teams all tied after one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins.
Yeah,
with
they
the
are. They
football,
balanced, man.
as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. And he'll be taken down, but he
How
does
do you
have
get beat
first
to the
down
outside
yardage.
and you already out
Able
there?
to convert with a gain of 4. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
In motion, Hill. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Powers through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion.
Yeah, they do.
Try for some safe yards here to get things moving again.
They just, it's the passing league now, man.
To try and pick up bigger yardage.
Passing league.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. He's got Smith here. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. but maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
This is going to do it.
He'll go out of
Just
bounds
sweep
in the
me to
red
death.
zone just inside the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. In motion, Hill. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hill going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown Miami. Jonnu Smith from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And here he goes
looks
cheating.
like the defense has got it. And with a well-placed kickoff,
He's
that's
playing
what
a
these
fair
Bulls can
game.
do for you.
I'm playing him straight up, and
Backs
he just
to
gonna
start
cheat me.
this drive. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly
Just
disaster.
gonna just cheat me.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you
they
have
just don't
eyes
care,
towards the
man.
return
They
guy,
just, they'll cheat you,
because you
man.
want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Flushed out right. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Man, it's just man coverage. It's just the bump animation. It's just so crazy.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They tried to throw on
Yes, sir, Rob.
successful. Now it's
I'm sitting here
31.
playing this man coverage.
Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And they work this
That's
way
all I'm
upfield
playing against.
across
Just
the
dudes that just
45.
running man.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I'm looking at the replay, like the players are just like, it's so funny, man. It's so funny to see like the defenders like just locking down every receiver. It's just funny, man, to see.
Already at the line, this Philly
Hilarious.
Offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1. Back to throw.
Yo, Dotson just fell down,
Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Look how glitchy man coverage is press when you press. Look at Dotson.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door
He just
shut down by
falls.
the defense and kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
He just completely falls, man. Fall down.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Man.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
I thought I seen him too late.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter.
I ain't gonna glitch kick you like yo. Look at him.
And no run back here. That's going to be
running up there like I'm gonna do the glitch kick on him.
30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just
illegal contact on a screen pass, EA. No, he's blocking me.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
EA. He blocking me and y'all calling it.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
Y'all really called illegal contact and he's blocking me to put a screen.
To about the 37. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
This
That's
nigga's
a nice
goal
job there
line, bro. Like,
defensively,
why?
being able to diagnose that little touch pass.
Why?
They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, Achane. And
Like,
that
why,
play going
bro?
absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Fundamental, what's going on with you?
3, and now a much
These
tougher
dudes
3rd
coming
down
out in
move.
goal line and stuff. What is wrong with these
There
dudes?
defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Woody, what's going on with you? Nah, I haven't been running into the loop blitz. 16th like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it from the middle. I haven't ran into the loop today.
But now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play.
Just man coverage, people. Just dudes running man, that's about it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Nuke, you ain't lying, man. It's like EA just match you up with AI. These probably not even real people. Just AI just want to piss us off.
Line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This is Smith with the ground. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. In motion, Hill. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Why would you block it?
And it falls down incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot.
This game,
but it winds
bro.
up incomplete.
2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
But hey, fundamental, if you call a play action pass, it like glitches out the loop blitz a little bit.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Bro,
They'll swing this out
I put
wide.
Jacoby Dean on the flat. Did I not?
First down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together
He, I guess he hiked it before I could do it.
Paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet. And they're able
Demetrius,
to move it
what's
down
going on
into the
with
zone.
you?
Getting down to the good stuff. All time.
How you feeling?
2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing Tua. And he will score.
No way this dog. No way this guy just running jet sweeps with Tyreek Hill all game, bro. Who am I playing today, man?
Like,
Like, what am I playing today?
They do
And
take
then they'll
on the
taunt
extra
you
point
too.
as well. And the lead is now
They so
21-14.
like bro, people so toxic these days, bro. Like just a toxic scheme, and then they gonna taunt you.
And they're going to start this drive in
Yeah,
pretty
what
good
I do to
shape
you?
up past the 30.
I'm just trying to play a little Madden. That's it. Jet sweep all game though. He ran
This is
he
first and
ran
10.
like he did it like 20 times. Not even lying.
He's back to throw.
Come on, my ladder, you have edge threats.
He's taken down.
Like my ladder, you have edge threat, man.
That time Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. Here's second down. Back to throw. One thing that makes him so
Like
tough
the
in these
Eagles'
2-minute
offensive line is
drills,
so
you
bad
gotta
on this
take into
game, bro.
consideration he's mobile.
Like
That's
they
a
really
big plus
bad
for
in
him,
this game.
but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
Man, they bad in this game.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
I had AJ Brown.
And he takes a shot
I had him.
He says this will be incomplete.
I
We've
had
seen this quite
AJ.
a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down.
Look at my look at my ladder, my left tackle with edge. And then he just stops blocking.
Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
It's AJ Brown, just not like 97 catching. Never drops a pass. He drops a dot that I throw.
Burn the first of their timeouts.
Like some random just strips the ball from him when he goes to catch the ball.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's gonna let it fly.
Look at him speeding up. Look at him speeding up. He was beaten. He started running 99 speed to catch. Man, get me out of this game, bro. Just get me out of this game just cheating. You just watching the game cheat you like live. He was beat. He was beat, and then he just started like running super fast to catch up. That's man coverage for you, man. Man coverage, do whatever you want to do. You get knockouts when you were playing man coverage. Like your receivers speed up. When they beat, they speed up and catch up. That's why people do it. EA know what they doing though. EA know exactly what they doing. They know that players with less skill they play man coverage, so they want them to like have something to play.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America.
Oh man,
the city
Pittsburgh.
of
I hate
brotherly
playing
love.
Pittsburgh.
The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd
Bro,
down.
it's just unbelievable, man. I've
You need
just
to buy
run
your
into this
receivers
man
enough
coverage
time
all
to get open
game,
along the routes,
all day.
and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Working quickly here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous
Hey,
vision.
Nuke, man.
We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield.
When you get the
to
answer, let me
space
know,
and
man.
break off some extra yards.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with
Let me know when you find out, man.
They're going to run with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Yeah, we both don't know.
So now,
We
here's
both
3rd
just
and goal.
clueless.
Hurts now from the gun. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Man coverage, bro.
And they'll try to build on that big stop.
3 games in a row.
All right, first sack on the board.
That's what I get for now. That's why I be in the custom, man. But I'm
I'm
sticking through it though, Noob. I'm sticking through it with this playbook. I like the playbook, man, but I'm just uncomfortable with what to go with when he runs man coverage like the plays.
That's 3 points.
I ain't even lab this playbook. I was looking through the playbooks on my phone when I was at work. And I'm like, okay, I like this playbook. When I came home, I got on stream and I'm using this playbook. So I ain't even like lab it or nothing.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only
The Falcons playbook, Rob.
I think one thing you learn, Jake,
Falcons.
when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Bond with the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
A little touch pass here.
Another Jets. What is going on?
Big play pushes them beyond midfield.
Bro, what is going on? He's calling jet sweep too.
This guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you.
Man, this was the weirdest like people that I played on stream. Like, and it just so happened that I'm labbing. You gotta have willpower when you labbing, man, cause the people you'll play, man, you'll just like end it. You'll just stop labbing in the middle while you playing.
2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. It's taken in by Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
I didn't even realize he had failed in.
The Steelers finish off their opening drive.
I would have saved that
It's a
if I was
Justin
them.
Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock,
Big Gamer, what's going on, man? Yeah, man. I'm playing the weirdest. This is my like 4th straight game with playing against man coverage. Just nothing but man coverage.
When your QB's got the
and like jet
athleticism,
sweepers and
got the
runners.
legs, got the instincts to go run it in 4-6. A defensive nightmare.
This is
an
weird,
offensive
man. I
touchdown.
never played. I mean, this guy last game, he jet
They're gonna
sweeped me
enjoy some
like
good
20 to
starting
30
field
times,
position
man,
from the 30.
with Tyreek Hill. It's like, man, all I'm trying to do is play the game, man. It's like they mad at me.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing here, Hurts. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't think of that. Like, a lot of times on the weekend, man, you play against, like, people that play like that. You're right.
Hurts throwing again. That's caught by A.J. Brown.
EA need to let us, if we possession catch or if we, like, getting down, EA got to stop letting them get them hit sticks off
And
like
that's a
that.
Philadelphia 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motioning the tight end now. 1st down throwing for Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 27. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Pittsburgh defense is crazy.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point.
That front, man, it's that front.
The point after splits the
That
uprights.
pass rush is just crazy.
And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
EA need to make the offensive line a little meaner. I think the offensive line too soft.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Like the defensive line bull rushing and spinning and they pushing them upfield. And the offensive line, you don't see them like pushing. They just like,
But now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
EA got to make them a little bit more physical, man.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now Wilson on the play fake. He's on the move.
He got 1 yard from
He's
me.
descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tight end motioning right. Wilson now from the gun. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Forced out to his right. He's loaded another one up. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On first down, Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, y'all hate me.
Oh, that's a major
What did I do
missed
to y'all?
opportunity right there. Coverage can...
Bro.
Sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He's back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Hike the ball, Hurts.
Looking to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down directly
I ain't even
on that
getting.
43-yard
They Hurts
line.
ain't even put in my
So we're through two quarters now.
my other
Still
adjustment.
half of football to be played. We'll be back with more.
I was
on
trying
the
to get
NFL
Dotson to go on
EA
the post.
Sports. Well, that first
He
half
ran straight up the
certainly an
field.
interesting one.
Yeah,
Can't
EA
stop
hate me
arguing with
today,
you
Rob. I
as
think
we
you
get
right,
back
man.
and see what the second half has in store
I
for
think you
us.
right, man. I was kind of skeptical, but I'm like, no,
Let's
EA
wait
don't
just a
hate
few moments
nobody.
longer for an exciting start to this
You
second
know.
half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Slot man motioned over. Ross off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw.
Yeah, that
Incomplete.
was like it's literal drop though, like
We were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators.
literal drop,
One
man.
alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles
They really
get the
tried to let
football
him catch it,
right
too.
at that 25-yard line following the interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally
Cam said
aggressive
he
play
just
in
took a
coverage
nap,
to pick
man.
that pass off.
And he
Yeah,
back.
that down in distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the sticks.
Cam
So
up
that
there
defense
taking a
had
nap.
all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Rolling left, finds him.
Oh, nobody.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't.
Yeah,
and
we
they
deserve
drop
better
it.
blocking, man. Like, come
And the
on,
big
man.
play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We deserve it. Y'all don't think we deserve it?
Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Pick up a few as he
TJ
heads
Watt,
out of bounds.
golly, man. It's
Well, once a play
Pass
breaks
rush.
down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and
TJ
drop
Watt
him.
is just unbelievable, man.
And the defense comes through to
He
back
should
him
be,
up
though.
ahead of fourth down. They
I
keep
just think the
Hopkins is
offensive
good.
line just don't have
And
no
they'll double
abilities,
down into
man. Like,
6.
that's so
Fired a
dumb,
bunch of
man.
confidence in himself right there.
Like,
Second time they brought
more
him up for a
offensive
field
linemen
goal.
need more
Second
ability so
time,
they can play
he's
right.
knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a
Or
number
like,
of different
or
ways
passing
on the
and
field.
pass blocking
That's
abilities.
the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And
You
that's
got
over the
these
20,
souped up
the
pass
landing
rushers,
zone,
man, and they
plus
just
everything else. So that football coming out to
they
the
just could
30-yard
do whatever
line.
they want. Like, even on a lineman like Lane Johnson, like who Lane Johnson has he's like in what 97 overall or something like that.
They're out and set. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds.
Look at the
left side.
animation they give me.
And he's out of bounds after
The
getting
animations
loose to the
don't go with the
opposing
situation,
45.
man. Like, why he gets
This
a
one
jumping
goes for
animation,
even
but I don't get a jumping
25
animation.
yards.
We both should
And
be
it'll
jumping
bring
for the
up a
ball.
Pittsburgh first down.
See, because EA chooses, like, EA chooses, man. Who get the better animation? EA chooses.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, give to Harris. He still has room inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get this tied before the end of the third. Najee Harris, the
Like, I don't
touchdown.
mind him catching it
So great work by the
and
running
going
back
up
there,
for the
Brock.
pass,
Found
but, like,
just a
both
little bit of
players should
space,
be able
and he
to
took
get
advantage
good
of all the way
animations
for
to go for the
6.
ball.
Big time. I mean,
Like, why my
so
player
good.
catching an
You know,
imaginary
you hear
football
running back coaches, Kate,
for
say
his
this,
player?
they'll say
And that's the
slow
thing,
to
man. Like,
explode
receivers,
through.
when you
And he
press triangle, they
explodes all the
actually
way
going
the
for the
touchdown.
ball and tracking the ball. But
That
on
one
defense,
right down the middle.
it's like
And they'll take the lead.
the defense don't go for the ball. They like catching like imaginary football. Like they'll like give you an animation, crazy animation. That's why like offensive players get more knockouts, man.
To return, here's
When it
Paris
should be,
Campbell.
when it's supposed to be picks,
And
man,
he's
the
brought
offensive
down
players will get more
inside the
knockouts.
20 on an uneventful return.
They'll get more knockouts, man, because like they
Drive
actually go for the
starts out with
ball.
a first and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You said you think you're gonna pre-order Call of Duty? Black Ops 7. Black Ops with 2 straight games. I would have never thunk it.
Another try following the sack.
EA, do not let them pick it.
Big gain downfield.
You know how EA do,
So
man.
we're through 3 here.
I ain't gonna pre-order it.
That last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He
You ain't
ran right
lying.
into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Goodness gracious.
From the 42. Working the sideline, that's Goddard. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He'll throw it.
He dropped back everybody. It's disgusting.
Getting out to his left.
It's disgusting, bro.
And he can escape no
Disgusting
longer.
of a game to allow that.
Bring him down.
Drop
And the
everybody
defense
back
comes
in
through.
coverage.
That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Like, what
Dose
type
of the
of coward
hurry-up
stuff
offense
is
here.
that, though?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th
Look at
down.
him.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he
Look
gets
at
in.
him.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can
It's
match up
rumored
and
that,
defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went
They
right
get
to
getting
him for
rid
the
of. They
conversion.
might be getting rid of
And he
Warzone
got all of that one out of the
and
back
going
of the
back
end
to
zone for a
Blackout.
touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw from Wilson. That one's cut along the left sideline. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Steelers losing by 7. 2nd and 3 now. They motion the slot man right. 2nd and 3.
Look how they glitch. Look how they glitch me out. You say
They connect on the deep
this
shot.
game, bro.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Like he put his guy in motion. I'm manned up. So he hikes it in the middle of the motion because what EA do is they switch assignments. No, don't do that. I have just let him follow him across the formation.
Now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Y'all adding all these plays, but the defense don't even know how to play it. I swear, EA got to be on drugs, bro.
Turn starts from the goal line.
Like we just gotta admit, man. EA like they on heroin. They heroin junkies, man. What else could it be?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it.
Look at this guy, bro. Just can't even play me straight up.
A throw left side, caught by Brown.
Don't even want to play straight up. But if I run the ball when he doing that, they'll drop back. They should get weak box. If I run the ball, they'll stop the run too.
Take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Across the 45 and still going. He's at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Wary of the clock here, Brock.
Yeah, EA, like, we gotta, like, stop making excuses. They on drugs, man. What? They on drugs.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
EA on drugs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just
don't
see
wanna
what's
admit
right
it.
in front of them. You set up big runs
So they
like
not on
this
drugs.
because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision.
Just
and
look at the
extra
game.
yards.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game, Brock. Touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there,
Barkley
Brock,
took
as
over
they
this
take
round.
the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible
Saquon took over.
execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights.
They saying Saquon gonna be in the 99
Break
club,
that
so
tie and now lead
that
by
means like
7.
they gonna have to add some type of ability. They gonna add a new ability
And
to
that one flies
Saquon. So
right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit
That's
the
what they
landing
normally
area
do.
at all. They have a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Oh
Now a
man,
timeout is
you
called.
gotta
They're
love
gonna
it.
have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here he is to throw. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So beneath the chorus of Fly,
Gotta
Eagles
love it,
fly.
man.
It's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Look at Hurts. Look at Hurts going crazy. AJ, 8 catches, 178, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I don't think ability should be in the game either. In rags, because basically you got mutt players. Like I think the ability should be overhauled. Either they take abilities out the game or make it like in college where damn near every player on the field has abilities, so that you know what I mean. They could be useful. Because if you got, because the ratings don't matter. The ratings don't matter. So if you got like a player like Lane Johnson, if you go to Lane Johnson, you got a player like Lane Johnson who's a 98 overall, but he has no. If you look at him, he has no passing abilities. That's good. He don't have. Like if you look at the other tackles in the game. Let me see who got good tackles. Now look what he got. He's 99. He's 99. Lane Johnson's 98. Look what he got. He has all day. He has post up and edge protector and nasty streak. Lane Johnson should have all those. Who else have a good tackle? Do he got abilities? He has all day. I think all day should be mandatory for linemen that's good. He's 96 overall. Screen protected. Horrible abilities. Horrible ability. He should have all day. I think every great lineman should have all day, man. Who the look Ravens got? He don't got no abilities. Edge protector, secure protector. Look at this. This is good abilities, man. Pass blocking abilities. He's a 90 overall. He's He's better than Lane Johnson in his game. He's better than Lane Johnson because the abilities he has actually helps him block better. A 98 overall, secure protector. Blockers with this ability reduce a rusher's chance of using a quick block shed move. We need that so that he ain't gonna shed immediately. Lane Johnson don't got no. Lane Johnson is horrible in this game. EA just did Lane Johnson dirty, man. Ryan, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling? I think that's how you pronounce it. What's going on? How you feeling? I'm gonna play one more game. He said Saquon gonna be hard to stop in Madden 26. He hard to stop now. They might give him that ability that Derrick Henry got, where he just break all the tackles. Let me see, what ability is that? What ability is that Derrick Henry got this year? I don't know how. I don't know how Derrick Henry got to 99 before Saquon though. I don't know how. Which one is it? I think Saquon should have Tank, and he should have Steamroller. Those abilities that make Tank. He can't hit stick Derrick Henry. I think Saquon should have Tank, at least Tank for sure. He at least should have Tank because you don't see guys just hitting Saquon like. But in this game, Saquon be getting hit stick like every run.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Demetrius, my bad, man. I just noticed that you never was a mod, yo. I just made you a mod. My bad, man.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Escapes the defender. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told
Hold
the
on,
other
I ain't
team,
mean to put it
guess
on.
what? He's just better.
Demetrius.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
I didn't mean to put you as a mod Nuke. I meant to put Demetrius, but it messed up. Like, if you be consistently in the chat, then of course, you know, I'll make you a mod. I stopped streaming for matter of fact, I'ma just make you a mod because I don't want you to feel awkward. I just put it back on, bro. But I didn't mean to make you a mod though. I meant to make Demetrius a mod because he always in here.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
I'll put it back though,
Gain
Nuke.
of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, no problem, Nuke. You have been coming in here anyway, like the past few streams, so I'm pretty sure that's not going to stop.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running.
Hey, Nuke, what's your favorite football team?
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here's Hurts to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that
Oh, the
one.
Chiefs?
Forced the
Okay.
incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush. Won't
Yes,
it?
sir,
Absolutely.
Rob. We
Frees
got
up your guys
Demetrius
elsewhere.
and Nuke. There's probably some more people. Let me see. I added Cameron as Cameron as a mod too. And there's probably some more people too that I'm forgetting when they come in here.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Kyle
This is what we
Van
gonna do.
Noy collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all.
And he is into the
Nitty.
end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point.
Nuke, you play with the Chiefs on here?
Like those long drives,
That's your team in real
to
life,
keep
so
their
like,
offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them.
I've been playing. I've been playing with the
That's the
Eagles
exclamation point.
forever,
Now,
since
flip
I've
it
been
over
playing
defensively.
Madden since the
They've
90s.
got to slow that down
I've been
somehow,
playing with the
right?
Eagles
Maybe
since
they
the
need to be a little
90s.
more aggressive.
And all of a sudden the Eagles good. Now people like, oh, you, like people be commenting to me, oh, you think you're good, huh? I'm playing with one of the best teams in the game. like I can't play with my favorite team
Now to kick this
where
one
I'm
away.
from. I can't play with where I'm from because they good this year. But nobody was saying that when I was playing with Jalen Hurts when he was like a 70 overall rating in Madden 23. You play with the Jags? Oh, okay.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage here going down.
Yeah, as soon
back
as
at
you
the
play with
28.
like man, Carson Wentz, I was playing with.
Dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Look at EA. Look at
The
it.
tackler that gives him some room. And they get him
Can't do
down
nothing about that. I had him in the
takes it
backfield.
across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
And that's the
Yeah, Cameron, I'm using the Falcons playbook today, Cam. They got a pretty good playbook.
Bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground. He's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Rolling to his left. Throw left side is
Like,
complete on the down
like,
and
bro,
in.
he outran me.
That one and another for
I want to show y'all something because like this Madden is like EA is bigger than ratings. Like EA, these ratings fluctuate. Like EA can make somebody faster than they really is. Like he's at 87 speed. Q Mitchell is a 94 speed, and Andrews outran me. I was running full speed with turbo. Andrews outran me to the ball.
You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and
He
every
said-
year.
he said he,
It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They go play action with Jackson.
See, they didn't let me jump.
Incomplete.
It's something strange with this game, man. EA, that's why I said, man, whatever EA say, man, in the blogs and stuff, I don't believe nothing they say. That's why y'all don't see me even speaking about Madden 26 for real.
How about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
I just know they lie, man, about the game.
2nd and 10.
they just be lying about the game. Well, we're gonna add this and that. Stop lying all the time, man. Y'all not gonna add nothing. Y'all gonna add some gimmick feature or some gimmick feature and try to act like it's something new.
Henry up the middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a
I'ma still play the game.
Not much on that run,
It's still
Charles.
one of my favorite games, but y'all ain't got live though.
Execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Again, it's Henry. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line.
This is the last game right here. This
And
string
the
to if I
gadget
didn't.
play here on 4th down
I didn't
winds
say
up
tell y'all.
backfiring. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, that's Jalen Hurts
Now
takes
the
so
Eagles will
long,
use
bro.
the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, y'all be young boys in the chat, bro. When y'all be saying y'all age and stuff, I be like, yo. Y'all be young.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
For real.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got this.
Like, I don't know why, man. Like,
the offense said to their defense, "Thank you very much for this great starting field."
like in my mind, I don't be thinking that people be like teenagers like be watching the stream.
And it's now 14-0.
That's why, like, I try not to like cuss and do all that. You know what I mean?
Now after the touchdown,
Or say too much because I know young people be watching. So
and no run back.
I don't want your parents to be like, "Oh no, don't watch him. He turn him off." Turn him off.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Just want to run around all day.
Well, congratulations to them. They come
I'll be like, damn, where Nuke at? Nuke ain't been in the chat in a month.
So far in the first half.
You sneak on talking about I can't watch you no more because you be cussing.
Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
Gemini said them kids cuss more than adults. Gemini, what's up with you? Some do though. Some do though. Like especially like if their parents cuss a lot, then
they saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
if their parents cuss a lot, then they like it. 9 times out of 10 the kids gonna be cussing.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Now it's Jackson.
Rodgers, you got cooked like that, Rodgers.
And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now a signal in a
yes, sir, Cam.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Third and goal, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews.
This guy's horrible, bro. No way EA gave that to him. He literally hiked the ball and threw it in man coverage, bro. Unbelievable, man. I would never get anything like that, man. I'm telling you, man. I think this game has AI in it. I really do.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first.
They might not admit it, man, but I think it do. I just see certain stuff.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him.
Yeah, they need that throw out of sack animation. They just need to take that out the game, man. I hate it.
They'll throw now on the final play. That one downfield for Dotson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top.
Yeah, throw out a sack animation is bad, but it's just horrible, bro. Like, let it happen sometimes, but it just don't make sense a lot of time. Most of the time when it happens, it just don't make sense why it happened.
And the third quarter will start from the 30.
It don't happen a lot in college. Actually, in college, man, you can throw the ball down the field. A lot of times that throw out a sack animation make you throw it to somebody like 15 yards down the field and mess you up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They keep it with Henry on first down.
Look how this guy plays. It's like he's
at the 46.
man, EA.
And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
P-Town, what's going on, P?
Well done.
Yes, sir.
That one definitely helps as they try to
Yes,
push the ball
sir.
down the field here, trailing early in the third
How you
quarter.
been, man?
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead
bull
running
P.
for just a couple of yards, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Trying to finish out the
Finally,
string with a win,
defensively,
man.
I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
They didn't give me the animation to pick it, man. They didn't give me the animation to pick the ball off.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this
But if that was me, he would have picked it off.
He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Yeah, B, like, it's just like, this game, I'm telling you, Madden 25 has to be. I know we always say it every year, but nah. This, and it's crazy because it has some good things, but this, like, all in all, this got to be like one of the worst, probably the worst Madden that I've ever played.
And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they got a chance here to open up this lead.
Gotta be, man.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go play action with Hurts.
Look at this guy, bro.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 32 on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it.
Yeah, no.
Decision can open up even more big plays.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Oh, what patience. What patience.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good.
Like it's crazy though, Nuke, man. Like you feel like you get cheated, man, a lot. And then when you see somebody else get cheated, man, you just like, God damn, like, it just hit different when you're seeing somebody else getting cheated, man.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff.
You said, when do I be locked into games? Like, if somebody, like, I can't lock into Madden, but like, if the guy was like on a mic, and I had the mic on, and he was like, and I can hear him. And he was like taunting me or talking. That's the only thing that can make me lock in.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind
Go
of
get him,
rhythm.
Kobe Dean.
Mildly, because they're not
Look
even
at
over
Slay.
100 yards yet. And in
Did y'all
today's
see Slay just
NFL,
look,
to
look, look,
pass
look.
first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
Look at this. Look at how bad this game is, bro. Lamar's scrambling. I have a spy. Look at Slay. Watch Slay. He's playing him. Then he said, you know what? Let me go play this streak down the field. Look, what are you doing? Like, why would he do that, though? Like, EA got to start explaining, like, what, like, why is he doing that? Like, right there. They got to start explaining, like, stuff, man. Like, because that's, EA, y'all game is just, man, y'all just.
The NFL on EA Sports.
And then people gonna read the blog and they gonna look at the trailer and get hyped up again. Don't ask me how I feel about the Madden 26. It's gonna be a bad game. Until EA prove me wrong, it's gonna be a bad game.
1st and 10,
And they don't gotta prove me wrong. That's just it's just gonna be a bad game.
Now it's Jackson. Blitz coming and down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd.
This the only thing I can do with Lamar uses, man. I just gotta blitz him.
Here's Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was
got to,
just
man.
as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he
Come on, yeah.
managed to get this to the 45-yard line.
He just want to run with Lamar so much that he gonna call it a read option. 3rd and 15, he calls a read option because he just want to run with Lamar so much.
Those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
But they're going to wrap him up.
I thought Cooper DeJean was gonna lift him up and slam him like he did in real life.
Turnover on downs. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
The hype for college football 25 last year, just for it to let us down. Yeah, because people forgot who was making the game. I was hyped because I wanted to play a college game and another game besides Madden. But
maybe they can put this thing away.
Dancing to his left. And he goes
I wanted to
down,
play
the
another
number
game,
getting
man.
us inside the 25. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. From the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
man, EA, y'all gotta start. Just come to the realization that these dudes at the EA studios, they do drugs, man. They like crackheads. They smoking crack, allegedly. They allegedly smoking crack. You gotta say allegedly, man. Yeah, she'll sue me for the only $20 I got in my pocket, man. So they allegedly, man, that them dudes smoke crack at the EA studios.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In motion, Aguilar. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that.
Yes, sir. Can appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that
Do you remember a kid who used to watch all your streams? No. You talking about yourself? What's the name?
They come up 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front.
EAB said EAB smoking K2 and crack. Allegedly. You got to put allegedly, man. EA will sue you like faster than Shannon Sharp, man.
Once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
EA will sue you faster than Shannon Sharp.
To the 37-yard line.
Oh, okay, Ben, man. Yeah, how you been, man?
Throw the football, unfortunately.
Okay, Ben, how you been? How you been? Yeah, I remember.
All sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway.
That's because I went a long time without streaming. So YouTube is finally, YouTube is showing a lot of y'all that I'm streaming again. How you been though?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I want the Pacers to win. I like Shea game, man. But like I don't like how he like he hunt for like fouls and stuff. Like that style, man, gotta go. Just go. Like one thing I respect about Halliburton, man. Halliburton he just trying to get a bucket. Halliburton trying to get a bucket, man.
And put this one in the left-hand column.
He ain't playing around trying to foul bait like Jokic, you know. He ain't trying to foul bait like Jokic and them or nothing. He's trying to go get a bucket, man.
But they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his
I don't like Jokic and even Embiid, James Harden.
Is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Like I like Halliburton, Anthony Edwards. Them dudes just balling like KD. Like even LeBron be trying to like.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right.
Even LeBron, man, be trying to go like try to get the refs to call a foul, man. Like just get back to like just trying to get a bucket, man. Like you just.
He's made all the right decisions, but that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I hate knockouts on this game, bro. I hate knockouts on this game. They need to just update it, bro. Like if a person with knockouts just touch you, they get a knockout. Make people just give us a strip button, so when the ball's coming in, we could just try to like strip it out or something. Give us something like that.
Coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches.
It's a bad product. The NBA is a bad product. I think it's an incomplete product because if you watch certain teams, man, play, it could be a great product, man, when certain teams play. Like, I like watching Minnesota.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I like watching Minnesota play, man. Even if you look at how the Pacers play, man, like when you got dudes that just trying to like.
Throwing is Jackson.
They just trying to get a bucket, man. Dudes that they like Anthony Edwards, man, they gonna get the ball, they get into their spot, and they gonna go up. They not trying to lean into you and pump faking. They not like like screaming to try to get the refs like they just got shot or something. They not doing none of that. Jokic, LeBron, Embiid, Harden. Like it remind me of like Kawhi. Even Kawhi, man, when Kawhi used to go get a bucket, man. DeMar DeRozan and players like that. They just trying to play ball, man. They just trying to play ball, man. These NBA players, man, like they not good for the game. Yeah, Minnesota, man, like they ain't trying to like foul bait and trying to like get fouled, bro. And the crazy part is Shy, man, Shy, he's too good for that, man. Shy is a good player. Like it reminds me of, man, of you ever see a good player, you playing him and you know he can play on Madden, but he's like running stretch and he's like running like glitchy plays. But you know, like you can tell like he can play. It's like, man, like the NBA got to get away from that, and they keep saying they gonna call foul. They keep saying they're gonna call fouls. I mean, they're gonna fine players, but they never do it. They never do it. That's why like that style never work in the playoffs, man. Shy gonna be another James Harden, bro. He's gonna be another James Harden. He's gonna get to the playoffs, and he's gonna try to foul bait, and they not gonna call it because they don't foul bait in the playoffs. They don't do that in the playoffs. They don't do stuff like that. They let people play. So Shy gonna do that in the playoffs, and he not gonna get the call like James Harden. I'm surprised. The reason why Jokic won them things is because, man, Jokic is a good player, but he foul baits too much, man. But Jamal Murray go get a bucket though. And remember that them playoffs, man. Murray in the playoffs, man. Jamal Murray in the playoffs is a bucket. That's who goes and get a bucket, man. Jokic is a good player, but in the playoffs, that dude be trying to get fouled all day. But other than that, man, we won our second game, last two games of the stream, man. I don't even know how many games we won. Let me see. What was the record? Let me see. What was the record? So we won 1, 2, 3. So we started off the stream on a 4-game win streak. No, we started off the 4-game win streak. Then we lost our next two. Then we won our next two. So we were 6-2. That's not bad. 6-2, not bad. 6-2, not bad at all. EA gotta update these rankings too, man. This is horrible. Look, like I got a bad record. I have a horrible record, man, and they got me in the top 100. This game is this rank mode is just horrible. That's why I'd rather them have Road to the Super Bowl. Leave the records. Don't reset the records. Just do Road to the Super Bowl like in college. And just let people chase Super Bowls and build their record up for the whole year. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Hit that like button if y'all haven't hit that like button. Like Nuke said, I appreciate it, Nuke. T. Lawson said in a couple of years, point guards won't exist. They encourage playing different positions, like position fluidity. That's true. But like you'll have more point forwards, or people that know how to like orchestrate the offense. Like you'll have a guy like Halliburton who just like he just knows basketball. He understands floor spacing and he just understands the game, man. But I'll be back on Monday. I don't stream on the weekends, so I'll be back on Monday. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Like I said, hit that, like Nuke said, hit that like button if y'all haven't. Sub to the channel if y'all new. And y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. And be safe out there. I'll talk to y'all Monday.